Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsey. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you my last alternative made with the December 2021 paper pumpkin kit called Lots of Pun. This fun kit creates 9 cards. You're going to get 3 designs and enough supplies to make 3 of each designs. Now, if you're interested in watching me unbox this kit and make the original projects that you have seen here, or see any of my other alternative projects, you can click on the link in the top right corner and it will take you to my playlist. If you are new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, click on the subscribe button and then the bell for notifications. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any of your paper crafting needs. To purchase any of the products you see me use today, please visit my online store, and the link is in the description box below. So my alternative card that I am sharing with you today focuses on using just the stamp set from the kit. Each month, I provide my Paper Pumpkin subscribers with an exclusive card kit designed by me. These are the cards they can create with that kit. If you would also like to receive this extra perk, you can sign up to get your own Paper Pumpkin subscription. Please use the link in the description box below. So these cards are very interchangeable, as you have seen, with the different image and the greeting that you can use. They're very basic and simple, perfect for all levels of crafters. So let's go ahead and get started making these cards. One thing that I really loved from this Paper Pumpkin kit was the stamp set that came in the kit. There are so many fun and punny greetings that you can use along with the coordinating images. Now, I've used a lot of these images in many of my other alternative cards, so if you have not already checked those out, make sure to click on that link in the top right corner. So the exclusive kits that I send to my customers includes all the pre-cut cardstock as well as embellishments that you need to create these cards. The only things that you need to provide are the tools, ink, and adhesives. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin by stamping our image. And I decided to do another one of the cherry image. I am stamping in early espresso, even though I'm using basic black as well. I think the early espresso is just nice and dark that you're not really going to see the difference there. The early espresso ink is the same color as the Stampin' spot that you received in the kit. So you do have everything you need ink-wise to create these cards. Now, you could use it just white, but I did want to color it in. There's lots of coloring options at Stampin' Up! And I'm going to use, for these cards, the watercolor pencils. You could also use Stampin' Write markers or the Stampin' Blend markers. I'm just going to make this quick and simple by using the Real Red. I'm going to create a little highlight here at the top. I'm going to leave that white and then color the rest of it in with red. The fun thing about watercolor pencils is that the lead is very soft, so you can get a very nice smooth color even without water. And since I'm working on basic white cardstock, I don't want to use water, which will warp the paper. I'm going to now come down here at the other opposite side of the highlight and just add a little bit of a darker shadow. I did go outside the line a little bit, so I do keep on hand a little eraser, which will just lighten it up a little bit. Then right here in this highlight, I'm going to add just a little color and bring my eraser back in and just kind of smooth out that highlight just a little bit. Let's try adding just a little softer blend between those two. Just like that. Then I'll repeat for the second one. Here is a close-up. Then you can use your green. This color is Old Olive. Just going to add a little bit of color to that leaf up there. Now in the first pack of watercolor pencils, They also include a white pencil, and I like to use this just to kind of create a nice smooth blend. So it's really not lightening up the color at all. It just kind of removes the pencil markings and just creates a much smoother look. So the next step is to fussy cut this out. And this is now ready for our card. So for the cards, I am using some fun pattern paper. This paper comes from the Pattern Party Designer Series paper, which is a host gift that you can receive when you order $150 or more from Stampin' Up. It comes with so many pieces of paper and so many fun patterns. So you may have noticed that some of my patterns were black and white, and here's just a sample of all the patterns that you can get in that Pattern Party Designer Series paper pack. There's so many I can't even hold them all together. And then there's the other one. Now if you flip them over, you're going to get some really fun, colorful patterns. And so in the kit, you're going to receive a selection of these, not all of them, but some of them, and then you can choose which color to use, either the colored side or the black and white side. So for my cherry, I think I'm going to use, let's just see what it looks like on the yellow. That's pretty cute too. But I do like the black and white check for the cherry. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some adhesive and place that on some basic black cardstock. That's just 1/4 of an inch larger. My pattern paper is 2 inches by 2 inches, so it's a square. And then my basic black is 2 1/4 inches square. And then my cherries, just going to add those to the center. And so now my focal point of my card is done. The next step is to add it to our basic white cardstock piece. And I want it to be just slightly above center here. So I'm going to use a ruler and my grid paper, and I'm going to measure out from my grid paper on one side. And it's easier for me to use the left side because I'm left-handed. I'm going to measure 1 1/2 inches. And then with my ruler, I'm going to line up my right edge of my ruler with the 1 1/2 inch mark. On the back of my focal point, I am going to add some dimensionals. Oh, and I also added my cherries with dimensionals as well. So just double check everything didn't move. And I'm going to place the top of my basic black square at 3/4 of an inch. And so the bottom should sit at 3 inches. So it gives me just a little extra space there at the bottom. And that's how I'm going to get it right in the center of my basic white cardstock piece. Now before I add this to my card base, I do want to stamp my greeting. Again, I'm going to use Early Espresso. If you have black ink, you can use black ink as well. So that's a personal choice. I wanted to use something I knew you had for those of you who are my subscribers. So I'm looking for the center of my square, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the greeting underneath that main image. Then I'm going to take the back of the basic white piece. I'm going to fold my card base in half. I'm using thick basic white cardstock for my card base, and then I'm just going to add this right to the center, and it's going to give me this really nice simple card that I can send to anyone. I am using the matte black dots because of the just the black simple theme that we have going on. And I'm just going to place 2 dots up in the top right corner, just again to keep things nice and simple. And this card is all done. So just to look at the cards again, you're welcome, of course, to choose any combination of paper or images. This one says, "Thanks a bunch," and I love how combining the 3 bananas together give a really interesting main image there. This one says, "Excited for you." Very simple, but still really fun with using the colorful stripes. And then this one, I'm not sure how I felt about this sentiment, "Let's grow mold together," but it's fun, and that's kind of the point of this stamp set. And so I did add a little bit of mold to my pieces of bread, and my husband has a good sense of humor, so this would be a great card for him. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this quick and simple card that you can make after using up all the supplies in your paper pumpkin kit. If you are interested in getting your own paper pumpkin subscription, please use the link in the description box below to subscribe. If you're interested in getting written instructions or seeing close-up images of these cards, you can visit my blog, creativechelsey.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.